Remy traditionally has had an IEP, an individualized education plan. And it is written in there that he wasn't assimilating into groups in school. He felt very isolated. He felt like he's had no friends. Remy took the Men's Leadership Alliance, Crossing the Threshold, Rite of Passage last year. And just as he was turning 13. As I have watched him grow in the last 6 months, he's gone from being the kid who said, I have no friends, you know, I'm alone, I hate school, to, it's almost gonna make me cry, really loving school. I mean, I'm like, oh, we could go snowboarding. He's like, no, I have school. And he's gone from kind of, oh, I don't want to go to do after school activities, to going to 2 or 3 activities every week. And now he has started his own after school club.
There are a lot of people who I noticed were doing really good, and I wanted to see if I could do that good too.
He went from being kind of a DC student, just his whole almost academic life, to 3 A's, 2 B's, a C.
I have definitely been doing better in school than I used to.
There was a child who was kind of bullying him, you know, and he said, you know, Mom, one day I just walked up to him and I said, you know, how can we just agree on something? We don't have to be friends. And they're now, Remy says, he says that they're not friends, but that they can sit together at lunch. They can, you know, be in class together. There's no longer this pickiness.
I feel my social life is much better.
He has a class where there's a child who has autism, and the kids were making fun of him. And Remy one day, in the last couple of months, stood up and said, hey guys, you know, the rest of the class, like before the kid came in one day, it was like, hey guys, what if we just met him where he's at? What if we just said, this is who he is? And we didn't react, we just included him. And the other students were like, yeah, okay, sure, why don't we try that? And it's changed the class dynamic. The whole class, you know, is now a complete class instead of one child and then the others. I mean, so to go from not wanting to be at school at all and hating it to loving to go and creating his own identity in a community and then leading a community. It's kind of all you can ask for. He uses the term, I took priority, Mom.
I just thought that I should start taking priority of my life because I just noticed that I was getting really bad grades, so I wanted to take priority of everything. Grow up, if you could say.
Which I believe has really come from the experience with the Rite of Passage and the Men's Leadership Alliance opportunity. Somehow in that week or those 5 days, he must have felt held and heard.
Well, it can have the effect of learning what you want to be when you're older, possibly, and like having some role models to help you decide what you want to be like.
I'm watching this one experience kind of go in these different directions to build a strong young man in a community.